Hey you guys, it's your girl SK and we're back with another video. So I just want to say, no you don't. No, I don't want SK. No, you don't miss them. You don't. You see, you may think that you're oh so in love, that something in you is calling you back to them. You don't miss them. You're addicted. You're addicted to that person. Okay? You see, when you are in a toxic relationship, it has the same effects of being high off of something. Like, it gives the same effect that you would have if you were doing a drug. You start getting addicted to the highs because this person had you in this low state constantly. So when you get a high from them, when you get that affection, when you get that you know, that might be another reason you're addicted, if you know what I'm saying. But you don't miss them. Do you really miss crying? Do you really miss worrying about what that person's doing? Do you miss playing detective, going through their phone? Do you miss being emotionally manipulated, emotionally abused, verbally abused, even mentally abused, when they gaslight you and try to make it seem like you don't know what you're talking about when you're proving a valid point and they talk around your point? You miss them threatening to leave you? Let me tell you something. If a person is threatening to leave your life, let them go. You think you can find better? Go find it. You know what I'm saying? And to be a thou wow with you, they may find better suited for them, because that's not your person. They're never gonna going to value you. They're never gonna respect you. They're never gonna handle you how they should, because you're not their person. You're not their gift from God. Because if you were their gift from God, they would look at you and say, I don't want to lose this person. I'm going to act right. I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize what I have with this person. You see, when you wait for the person that God has for you, this person is going to view you how God views you. They're going to love you how God loves you, best to their human ability, of course. They're going to be faithful like Jesus is faithful. You get what I'm saying? When you're with your person, they show the fruits of the Spirit. They're patient with you. They're kind to you. They're understanding. They show up for you. They make a way out of no way. You hear me? So if this person's not doing all that for you, they ain't your person. You know what I'm saying? And granted, we're all humans, so nobody is perfect. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is gonna be 1,000%, you know, excuse you, thank you. Nobody's gonna be 1,000%, you know, of the ideal person. That does not mean settle or sacrifice what you want or your boundaries or anything like that. You get what I'm saying? You don't miss that person. You miss the excitement that comes with that toxic love. You miss the makeups after the breakups and breakdowns, you don't miss that person. Because in reality, that person never made you feel good. In fact, you didn't even feel like you. You had to be an altered version of yourself to appease that person. And if you can't be yourself 1,000%, if you can't show every side of you, that's not your person. So no. And honestly, there comes a time where you gotta be real with yourself. Because when you are trying to hold on to someone or something that you know is not for you, you're not being real with yourself. If you have to adjust your boundaries to appease another person, you're not being real with yourself. If you are showing up, you think showing up as the best version of yourself, well, don't get me wrong, you should always show up as the best version of yourself. But there's seasons where you're gonna be down. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be, you're gonna feel like you can't keep going. You're gonna feel like, you know, say your money's low, your health is not right, or you're dealing with the loss of your job or your family. You know what I'm saying? A family member. You're not gonna be the best version of yourself. And if you can't wholeheartedly and authentically be you with your person, that's not your person. So no, you don't miss them. You don't. And before you think about going back to what God already delivered you from, think about all the times you were praying that God healed you from this person. Think about all the times you cried. Think about all the times all you needed was for them to show up. You didn't want money. You didn't want anything else. You just wanted them to show up for you. Be a shoulder. They didn't even have to say anything. Just be there, and they couldn't even do that. Remember that. Then ask yourself again, do you really miss them? I just had to say that to y'all. I love you guys. To life. Big shout out to $1 Million Babies. We love you more than life. And if you're feeling the vibe, subscribe. And until next time, guys.